everybody. Come on in, come on in. Thank you all so much for being here. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie. Maggie, your substitute teacher. I would like to welcome you to yet another struggle cooking class where I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. We're making soup tonight. So it is soup season class, and I hope you all are staying warm and toasty wherever you are. This time of year is also the time when we can have a lot of food. So I'm trying to cut back when I'm at home. So I'm going to be doing more soups and salads to keep myself full and save the calories for all the other yummy stuff that is coming. So I'm going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. However, if you prefer to watch quietly from the clouds, and you know who you are. You're always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Hello, Darlene on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. Hello, Mr. Bogus. Hello, Creative. Hello, New Vision. Hello, Duke. Hello, Don. Hello, Stephen. Hello, King. Hello, Maine. Hello, Jamil. Hello, Brianna. Thank you all so much for the hearts. Let me see if I can get this volume kind of cut down. Okay, and hello everybody. Hello Brittany on TikTok. All right, so some of y'all know my story, some of y'all don't. I have been seeing a metabolic specialist, Locked in Wellness. I've done a couple collabs with Nancy. She's here in Atlanta. She tests, she's the one who tested me for my food sensitivities, hence the reason I'm your substitute teacher. So I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. And I went to see her today, just checking in, trying to get the rest of this weight off. And she gave me a soup recipe that I'm just going to recreate. I'll have a little bit of it tonight, but I'm liking doing big pots of soup that you can warm a bowl or a mug and just eat and stay full, and the broth and all the yummy ingredients. So she told me about something called Miracle Rice. Have I ever used it before? No. I did place an order. Let me show y'all. So this right here, Miracle Noodle Rice. Apparently this is made from mushrooms. 5 calories and 1 carb. I'm a little suspect, but we're going to make our soup and then we'll put a little bit of rice in there and see how we like it. Have I ever made this before? No. Has it ever stopped us? No. All right. Hello, Jessica. Thank you so much for being here. Jessica says you're going to be in Houston tomorrow. I'm in Atlanta, so shout out. I was just in Austin last week. I travel a lot for YouTube and I have 3 events next week, y'all. So I'm going to miss you, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but I'll be posting at what I'm up to. All right. Hello, Mrs. Blakely. Hello, Camby. Hello, Takit. Hello, Never Had. Hello, GB. Hello, Kestvin. Hello, Mahel. Hello, Reels. And hello, Salam. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the weather will be nice. All right, everybody. Counter, wash our hands, and let's make some soup. And of course, I will walk you through my substitutes. If you like what I'm making, try and recreate it. If you want to do something different, by all means, you can. All right. All right, everybody. Happy Thursday, everybody. Or what do we say? Happy Friday Eve. All right. So one of the things that I love about soups, and I've shared that with you all, is that number one, it slows me down. Some of us like to eat. Clearly, I like to eat, but some of us like to eat too fast. And because soup is hot, it makes me slow down and kind of simmer and slow down. User says, what kind of soup am I making? I'm just going to call it like a beef and rice. I don't know. Y'all can come up with a name for it. Jessica's laughing. Hello, Mr. Tay. Hello, Pawnee. And hello, Turtle. All right. Let me clean my hands. So this is going to be a beef soup with beef broth. So the first thing she told me to do is we're going to saute some onion and garlic. So I am going to chop up 1 onion and I'm going to chop up some garlic, and then we'll get the cooktop out and just kind of get those fragrant. Then we're going to put beef in there. We're going to let's put those miracle noodles in there, or maybe wait. And then we are going to put some spinach in there and beef broth. So let's see how we like it. Hello, Evolving. Thank you so much for being here. All right. All right, I'll need a knife. All right, let's start with our garlic. Hope y'all are doing well. Cooking is therapeutic for me, so I enjoy it. And I like having a big pot of soup that I can just eat off of. Hello, Women Talk. Thank you so much for being here. So I just have 4 cloves of garlic. I don't have a proper recipe for you all. We're just going to make this as we go. But since we're making a big pot of soup, I'm sure 4 is fine. That's what I have available. So, the big thing is the bulb of garlic, and these little nodules are the cloves of garlic. Garlic is from the onion family. So it's got that papery skin that we want to get rid of. So we're just going to splash it with the side of the knife, and that really tears into that paper for us so we can get it off really cleanly. All right. So we're going to do that. Hello, Blanche. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thank you all. Happy Thursday, everyone. So I'm going to do 4 cloves of garlic. You could do more or less. And if you don't have fresh garlic, fresh is always best. I like to give you all the best, but you could do garlic powder or even a garlic paste. But when I have fresh ingredients, I want to try and use them until you use me up. Hello, wealthy soul. All right, so let's get this papery skin off of here. There's nothing like garlic and onion in a hot pan. So this is what we want. We want the nice, smooth, garlicky skins. Well, we want the paper skin off. So I encourage all of you to find something that calms you down, find something that relaxes you. I make food and femininity content, so I love cooking it up for you all. It's about 50-50. So today we're doing cooking content. Tomorrow we will as well. We'll have Foodie Fridays with Maggie. And then Saturday, Lucy and I will be back. Hello, Jay Strickland on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So let's get into our garlic. All right, so that's excellent. And I'm just going to kind of dice that up. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not a professional chef. We just wing it here. We figure out how we like it and we taste and go. Jurgen, you're here. I thought about you. It's so early for you across the pond. Oh, my metabolic specialist is in Alpharetta, for those of y'all that know Atlanta. So she's on the north side. So it's about an hour for me. I'm out in the suburbs. It's about an hour each way for me. And I had to do my group coaching. I do group coaching, private group coaching for ladies. So while I'm chopping up the garlic, if y'all have questions, you can ask me questions. If not, I can just tell you all what I got going on and what's coming up. So we're just going to chop into this garlic. So I got some goodies sent to me from YouTube. I'll be posting that soon. A nice 256 gig thumb drive. So grateful for that. Thank you. Next week, I will be going roller skating. It has been years since I've been roller skating, so it may just be a picture of me on the skates, but I used to roller skate as a kid. Mother and Jay says, Alfreda's by you. Understand. But I'm part of a YouTube community for creators, and they have events. So whenever I'm not in the kitchen cooking it up for you all, I like to take you on the road with me. Hello, Mitch Green. Hello, Stelio. And let you all know what I've been up to. So I do get invited to exclusive events, and there's an HBCU, which is Historically Black Colleges and Universities. I am a proud graduate of Spelman College. So they're having an event next Tuesday. So I've got that going on next week. All right, so we've sliced through our garlic. Let me just take off some of the stems here. And I could probably just put it in just like this, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more of a chop just so we can get all that beautiful flavor and fragrance out. And you all remember, your cutting board has 2 sides. This side with the groove is for your liquids, but I like using it because they'll pool here on the cutting board. All right, got a couple stubs here I just want to take off. I'll just rock the knife through here. It's nice to do some of these repetitive motions and just kind of relax. Hello, Timothy. Thank you so much for being here. So I have an event next week, Tuesday. So of course, I'll share with you all pictures and video. And then Wednesday, I have another event Wednesday for YouTube. I think it's Mic Check Live. It's like a music event. I'm going to take a friend of mine. Y'all remember Michelle Burt, +1. So sometimes I can go by myself. Sometimes I can take a +1. So that'll be fun. So that'll be Wednesday. And then I think Thursday I'm going to a movie premiere for YouTube. There's a new Gladiator movie out, y'all. I think it's got Denzel Washington in it. Hello, Daddy-O. Hello, Grandma. And hello, JD Brownlee. All right, so we've diced or minced our garlic. So you all can see it smells nice and garlicky. So this is going to go in our pot with some onion. So I'm just going to move this over to the side. And I'm going to chop up a whole onion. I like onion. I think onion and garlic go great together when you saute them. So very similar. We've got the onion here, and I'm going to go ahead and take off the stem. I know some people are like, don't take off the stem. You just figure it out. Take off the stem. I'm going to cut in here. So 3 YouTube events next week. So I'll stream on the days that I'm home. But when I'm not home, if you all follow me, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher on all platforms, then I will keep you guys up to date on what I'm doing. And then, funnily enough, this is not for YouTube, but next weekend, I'm actually going to be going to St. Paul, Minnesota. Southern girl up north in the middle of the fall, which is probably winter for them. So come on in, everybody. We're just making some soup tonight. This could be any vegetables that you like. I'm doing onion and garlic and spinach. But I asked my metabolic specialist, you know, when I feel like snacking, when I'm feeling kind of hungry, y'all need to get my water. I can feel my eyes already. Hold up. I should have gotten that ready. 1 second. All right. All right. So again, teaching you all as I learn. I'm just going to get some tap water here and put that next to the onion. What I learned is that when you cut into an onion, the fumes from the onion pull from the closest water source, which is your eyes. So if you have a little cup of water and put that next to where you're cutting, the fumes pull from the water and not your eyes. And I don't know how, but it seems to work. So we're just going to put that here and then we're going to cut. All right. So I'm going to do the whole onion. I don't know, this is white or yellow or Vidalia. If you don't like onions, whatever you would do in your beef could be peppers. And I'm just cutting along the grain. So these will sliver up really nicely and we'll be sauteing them. I have some beef here. We're going to do some ground beef. I feel like doing it, the onions and garlic with the beef. But something tells me to go ahead and saute them down first. All right, that's good. And you all know the little rings on here, literally, they'll just come apart on their own. All right, so my eyes are feeling better. How's everybody doing? Hello, Pretty Blessed. Thank you so much for being here. Oh. So again, just making soup with y'all. I was just told this recipe tonight, so I placed a grocery order. And I'm really going to try and get the rest of this weight off. I said 50 pounds by 50. Whew. All right. I think we're good. All right. So let's go ahead and saute this in a stock pot with some oil and some seasonings. And let's get started on our soup. We're making a simple soup tonight. If you don't like to cook, this is something you can make a big pot of. And then I like to put it in my mason jars. Shout out to the South, but I'll put it in little containers and then I'll warm it and I'll even have it for breakfast sometimes. Thank you for the love. Wonderful. Jay says TikTok was glitching. Can y'all see in here on TikTok? All right, y'all know I struggle stream. Okay, I think we're good. Let's move this out of the way and let's get our cooktop and we're gonna put our onion and garlic in the in the pot with a little bit of oil. Let's move our water. What did everybody have for dinner tonight? I hope you had a good dinner. BP says your range looks like LG. If so, how do you clean under the grates? Good question. I think it's a Samsung. This was gifted by one of our generous donors. So yes, big deal to have clean kitchen. Y'all see me when I do the reels for you all, and I take my phone over here to the stove. I always make sure it's clean. So take the grates off, and for the stove part, like the black part, I will just spray like an all-purpose spray and then wipe it. Here's the deal. My former mother-in-law, God rest her soul, said, wipe now, scrub later. Sorry, that's loud, y'all. Meaning, if you see a mess, if something's splattering, go ahead and clean it up. It's not going to get better on its own, okay? So I'll just take a spray and just kind of spray around and then wipe that up. Your sauce is splattering or any of that kind of stuff. Get in here. Make sure you clean underneath. Get all the way around here. Anything, any oil, cooking spray, any spices, any of that stuff. And then from time to time, I'll take, everything's falling apart. I'll take this part off and run it through the dishwasher. But I also bought online, it's kind of like a Brillo pad, but it's not as abrasive. These that you can get in here and scrub and keep these really clean. All right. So that's what I do. Take the whole thing apart, run it through the dishwasher, and I run the grates through the dishwasher too. The fam says it's freezing over on TikTok. So it seems like it's glitching, and it looks like Instagram has cut off too. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't usually stream this late. Let's put the stove back together. Let me know if everybody on YouTube can see and hear. And I'll even put the grates in the dishwasher, all right? So I'll put this in the dishwasher and wash it as well. So gotta keep a clean home, especially kitchens and bathrooms. All right, so hopefully that answered your question, all right? Let's see what else. Instagram looks like it's locked up on me. If anybody on YouTube can check my Instagram, let me know if it's frozen. Jurgen's good? Okay. All right, let me clean my hands. Let's get this stuff together. So we have our onion. Oh, y'all can't see. How do you clean the stove surface under the grates? I don't know if you missed it. I do an all-purpose spray and then I wipe. All right, so we have our onion and we have our garlic. Okay, let me clean my hands. All right, so let's get our cooktop out. Thank you so much for being here. You're welcome. It's better now? Okay, thank you, fam. You're welcome, BP. Glad that's helpful. Okay. And I cook every day, so I clean every day, all right? Even if you have somebody, come and do housekeeping for you, just light wiping and cleaning, it goes a long way, all right? Oh, somebody wants to check my IG. It looks like it's frozen to me, but it says live, so I don't want to mess it up. All right, so let's see, make sure you all can see. All right, so we're gonna use a stock pot since we're making soup. All right, so I have ground beef. I placed an order from Sprouts, so I got the 85% lean. So I'm wondering, let's go ahead and saute our onions and veggies. That's for you, Jurgen. Shout out to the meatitarians. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of oil in here, and then we'll put our veggies in. All right, so you can use whatever oil you have, avocado oil, olive oil. This is the one that's been approved for me, this MCT coconut oil. It's light. It's not the best flavor. It kind of smokes easy, but this is what I can have, and I'm trying to be good. So let's put a tablespoon of oil in here. And we'll just let it kind of warm up. this cooktop gets hot pretty quickly, so I don't want it to be smoking everywhere. Got a little bit of oil on my hand. Hello, Auntie Jenny is here. It's late for you all. Your package went out yesterday. Oh, you're in Barbados, so I guess you're the same time zone. All right, so you're welcome. So, yep, we are just making a beef soup. My metabolic specialist gave me a recipe today that sounded easy, that we can keep on hand. All right, let me see, y'all. Instagram is giving me some trouble. So let us see if we can just go live again. All right. All right, so I feel the heat. I feel it. So let's go ahead and put our garlic in until it gets a little bit fragrant, right? So if you're just coming in, we chopped up 4 cloves of garlic and a whole onion. All right. I'm just trying to do extra protein and extra veggies so that when I feel kind of hungry, I have something ready to go that's kind of unlimited, right? So for me, it's important. If I don't feel hungry, I can, do what I need to do and not be snacky. But one of the things that I've learned on my journey is that waiting until you get hungry is a disaster. All right. Thank you for the hearts on TikTok. Thank you, Cloudy. All right. Oh, yeah, I can smell it already. All right. So let's go ahead and put the onion in here. Garlic is tap dancing, doing its own thing. Hello, Ken. Hello, D. Keezy. Hello, Tawanda. Hello, Brown. I don't know what happened, y'all, on Instagram. It ended. Maybe I need to not stream so late. Hello, Kings, and hello, Ken. So I'm East Coast. I'm in Atlanta. Ooh, it's starting to get brown and toasty really fast. So garlic doesn't take long. It starts to get fragrant and then brown. So let's go ahead and put the onion in. And I'm doing a whole onion. Completely optional. There's no recipe. We're just kind of going to saute these down. And I think for seasoning, I really like the zuppa toscana that we made. So I'm going to do the Italian seasoning and the chili flake again. Maybe a little bit of Greek seasoning too. Thank you all so much for the gifts on TikTok. Hello, Aquid. Same time zone? Okay, wonderful. Come on in, everyone. Okay, so let's get some Greek seasoning, and then let's do some Italian seasoning. So this is a great all-purpose seasoning. This Cavender's Greek. It's got a good flavor. It works really well on everything. So I'm going to put that on here for our onions and garlic. And then we're going to do, we'll just season this and maybe some fresh pepper. And when we put the meat in there, we'll do the Italian sausage hack. All right. So we're just making a simple soup that you can sip on while you're doing whatever you're doing. All right, so we got it nice and seasoned pretty well. We're gonna saute this down. Hello, Ash. Hello, Detroit. So I'm just gonna soften the onion and garlic. Then I'll add the ground beef on top of it. I love onion. If you don't, peppers, mushrooms, no matter what, if you're trying to eat healthier, if you're pre-diabetic, if you're diabetic, if you're low carb, if you're keto, carnivore I can't really help with, but most diet plans, it comes down to some type of lean protein and veggies. So you can do that in a salad. You can do that on a plate of food. But with the warm weather, with the cold weather, having a warm soup on the ready, like I said, for me, it slows me down from eating too fast. I get a lot of volume from the broth, so I feel full. And it just kind of gives you that warm hug from the inside, right? All right. All right, so we got our onion and garlic. I just want it to soften a little more. So I got a soup recipe from my metabolic specialist. I went to see her today. So what she said is brown some onion and garlic. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm having some struggles with Instagram today. It does not want to stay live. It keeps ending, but that's okay. Y'all are here. So thank you. Um, and then we're going to do some ground beef. We'll cook the ground beef. Then we're just going to add beef broth up to the volume that you want to make soup. Put spinach in it. That rhymes. Put spinach in it. And that's it. You could use the kale. We have some kale left over from our zuppa toscana. So these are softening. Gonna keep the lid on there, let them sweat a little bit. I did a whole onion. Probably don't need that much, but we're gonna go in with the veggies. We got Sheila here. Oh, 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 Sheila. I love it when you come to class, Sheila. Hello, Ash on TikTok, and Big Dog says, hello, Maggie. I hope you're well. I am well. Happy Thursday. I love cooking for y'all. A little bit late tonight. I had some errands to run. If you're new here, and I'll taste one of these in just a moment. I just want them to caramelize and soften up a little bit more. Then we'll put our meat in. If you're new here, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. I make food and femininity content. I do stream for y'all every day. But like I said, I have 3 YouTube events next week. One is roller skating, one is a movie premiere, and one is a music event. So I'm going to miss you all 3 days next week. But it's about 50-50 femininity content and cooking content. Usually, since I'm East Coast, usually between like 5 to 7 p.m. during the week and morning and afternoon on the weekend. All right. So we are just going to make some soup and then let it cool and I'll pack it up. All right. These are sweat pretty nice. They're starting to soften. You see how they kind of wilt when you stir them. So you can continue to cook them brown if you want to, but I'm just going to taste one for flavor. We want that flavor in your ear and flavor in the soup. My mom says, taste as you go, as long as it's not raw. There's nothing wrong with tasting it each step of the way. The best food is when every component of the food tastes good by itself. Then when you combine it together, it's like kung pao. All right. Oh, yeah. Sauteed onion and garlic, delicious. All right. So we're going to go in with ground beef. This could be ground turkey. This could be ground chicken. So this one is 85 lean, 15 fat. So I'm just going to put the whole thing of ground beef in here. All right. So again, we're just making a meal or a snack or something that you could meal prep out, or you could make it as a meal. Just going to put the whole thing in there and we'll break it up. All right. One moment. Let's clean hands. I'm trying to do better about not having, letting myself get hungry. And so I'm trying to close some of this other stuff, y'all. I'm trying to make sure that I have, kind of like approved items on hand. So when I feel hungry, we have something ready. Okay, now I really liked the sausage flavor when we made the zuppa toscana, which was take any ground meat and make it sausage. Turkey sausage, chicken sausage, beef sausage. If you like that Italian flavor, let me show you what to do. 2 ingredients, Italian seasoning and chili flakes. This is not going to be hot like heat, but you know how sausage has a little kick to it? Italian seasoning. So if you're cooking light, really get in there with your seasonings. I don't have to worry about salt. I do have to worry about sugar. So I'm going to be pretty generous with the Italian seasoning. And it's got all those, basil, oregano. I got the real stuff too. And then your chili flake that you would put on your pizza. And then when we break that up, that'll give us that good flavor in the meat. It'll turn ground meat into ground sausage, all right? So we're gonna break that up together over our onions and garlic. So with ground meat, we want this to brown all the way. Hello, Nay. Thank you all for the love. I don't know what's happening with Instagram tonight, but I will post the replay so y'all can watch it uninterrupted. I'll watch a little Korean soap operas and sip on some soup. All right. So again, we're just making a beef soup. Aw, Nurse Girl says your clothes are so pretty. You are too kind. Thank you. White button down from 32 degrees. Maybe like, I don't know, $12. Y'all do not have to spend money to look nice. I don't know if this is Old Navy. I don't know. But a little cardigan. So the outfit of the day. So we just have a button down. Just a regular white button down. I think for ladies and maybe even gents, but y'all know, who am I to talk to the men? Having a white button down is great part of your capsule wardrobe. You can put a sweater over it. You could wear it by itself, blazer, whatever. So white button down. And these are actually yoga pants, y'all. I know, but they're stretchy. We got yoga pants on and some sparkly sneakers. Fun. Well, thank you for the compliment. All right, let's get in here with our meat. Oh, y'all need to see. Who says go Maggie? Is that maybe one day but not today? Thank you so much on Instagram. So we're making a beef soup with our, I'm nervous y'all, but we're gonna do it, with our miracle rice. So the key is to get full off of protein and veggies. She told me I wasn't having enough protein. So if you feel hungry, that could be it. I am not a doctor. So I wanted to make this beef soup. We still got a little bit of pink in there, so we need to keep going. Hello, Jatan. All right. So she told me about this thing right here, y'all. I'm a little bit nervous. Aw, Nurse Girl says you're always so classy. Thank you. I do like to represent myself well and represent you all well. So thank you for the compliment. Hello, Terry. Okay. Miracle noodle. Apparently, y'all, there are noodles and rice made out of mushrooms. So this is like a plant-based 5-calorie, 1-carb rice substitute. All right. Miracle noodles. I got this one, which is the rice. I'm going to put it in here. And they also have the noodle. Did I get both? Oh, no. That one is egg white. I'll show y'all. On my health and wellness journey, part of it has been experimenting with stuff. So I'll be your taste tester. But I saw this in the cart, egg white spaghetti noodles. So we have noodles made from egg whites. All kind of stuff out there, y'all. If you can have the full flavor, have some for me. But some of us got to cut back on the starches and the carbs. Okay, I think this is looking good. So we're going to taste it. We have our onion and we have our meat cooked through. I see a little bit more pink. So I just want to make sure, but it's all softening up nicely. Y'all want to put that on some bread and under the broiler with some provolone cheese. Hello, Soul City. Hello, TD Brown. Okay. Now here's what she said, y'all. So these miracle noodles, it's shaped like rice, but it's made from mushrooms. So it's basically a rice substitute from vegetables. Now she told me when you open this, it smells bad. And I was like, wait a minute. Y'all know I'm all about the senses. Aw, thank you, Delina. I appreciate the compliment. My mom said, cook with all of your senses. So look at it, right? Don't just set it and forget it. Look and make sure all the pink is gone. smell it, catch it before it burns, right? Get in there and feel it. Is the egg yolk soft or is it starting to set? Taste as you go. We're going to taste this again. Taste as you go in whatever sense is left. Smell, look, sight. Y'all know what I mean. All right. So let's turn this down. Our meat is cooked. We're going to give it another taste. And I want to see if I got that Italian sausage flavor in the meat. Hello, Di. Hello, Raconte. Y'all, the glasses. What are the ingredients? So far, we have 1 onion, 4 cloves of garlic, and 1 pound of ground beef. All right. Where did I buy the miracle noodles? Sprouts. So there's a farmer's market in my area called Sprouts. All right. Sprouts, this is where it came from. They have kind of like Whole Foods. They have a lot of those other ingredients that you can't always get. So let's try a little bit of meat and a little bit of onion. See how we like this before we add anything else. So taste as you go. Lava hot. Good. We need more. I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of it. My meat could use a little bit more flavor, so I'm going to finish the Italian seasoning. And I'm going to put a little bit more chili flake in there. I'll probably do a little bit more Greek seasoning. You know, a little or a lot, because we're going to add broth to this too. So it's going to be, sorry y'all, when that chili flake hits the heat, it'll get you 2 chops to the throat. Woo! I'll do a little salt. Because every ingredient that we add will be diluted. All right, so a little bit more of everything. And let's stir it up. That's why you want to take time and taste as you go. And again, if you don't like onion, do mushroom. Don't like mushrooms, do peppers. This is really just about me getting more protein, hence the meat. Looks yummy, thank you. And then more veggies to keep me full. All right, hello, Sweet Candace, and hello, Mark. So just having big old things of soup ready to go, you can warm it in like 2 minutes and keep you from snacking on some other stuff. All right, let's get another taste. We want to make sure it's got flavor before we go to the next step. That is the key. All right, taste as you go. That's what my mom said. Don't serve anybody anything you haven't tasted. Clearly, I've been tasting a lot. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. All right, just getting a little meat and a little bit of onion. You want that flavor in every bite. Rackon says, I love your lives. You're so funny and intelligent. Thank you. I don't know how you have so little viewers because watching you is better than watching TV. You know what? I don't even really think about it, y'all. My story is really, this is really who I am. I know people make content for content's sake, but my man told me that, like, if the cameras were off, I would still be making this soup now. So I just bring y'all into the kitchen. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Coming alive. I'm going to do a little, ooh. The heat. Uh-oh, y'all. But I've come a long way. When I started, some of y'all remember there was like 3 of us in here. But I used to just cook on my own and then I would post the finished product and people had so many questions. So I just go live showing y'all what I'm doing anyway. Oh, sorry. I just added a little bit of garlic salt. But I'm not one of those creators that looks at the numbers. When I do collabs with people, you know, they're like, how many views? How many this? I don't know. I'm really cooking like what I'm going to eat. So when I turn this off, I post and ghost. All right. The internet is forever. If it's a blessing and it's helpful for somebody, that's fine. But whoever is supposed to be here is here. All right. One more taste and I think we're good. Whew. Plus, it's a good outlet for me. All of us ladies, especially because we can be chaotic. It's good to have good outlets to get some of that energy out. Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right, now we're gonna add the broth. Woo, y'all, that heat. I was a little heavy-handed. So we have beef broth. All right, this just came from the dollar store. So we're just going to add this now that we've got our meat seasoned well. I'm just going to add this because we're making a soup. If you did ground turkey or ground chicken, you could do chicken broth. If you just did onions and peppers and mushrooms, you could do vegetable broth. If you did shrimp, is there a seafood broth? Y'all know I don't know. Post and ghost. Yeah, y'all, I'm not. I will be 50 years old next year. My man said, babe, you got grown woman problems. You don't have time to be worried about little kid problems. Meaning, people who are worried about who likes what or whatever. If you like it, I love it. If not, God bless you. All right, y'all. So we've got our broth here. This is looking good. If you want it more soupy, you can add more broth. I like a chunky soup. Clearly, I like it thick and chunky. So let's let that kind of come to life. Y'all see we got all those flavors in there. So imagine when you're feeling snacky, pouring a cup of that and sipping on it slow, it'll kind of crush those cravings. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, focus, Maggie. Let's clean up a little bit, y'all. I've been kicking the can. We're going to open these noodles. Now, she told me when you open them, they're going to smell bad. Hello, January. Hello, Destructor. Hello, Johnny. But she said just rinse them off and the smell goes away. So let's move this, let it do its thing. We'll just let it kind of percolate. So Miracle Noodle Rice is a guilt-free way to enjoy your favorite rice dishes. Made from 97% water and 3% plant-based fiber. So this is made from mushrooms, but it's shaped like rice. Let's see. It's filling and naturally low in calories. 0 fat, 0 sugar, 0 sodium. This whole bag is 10 calories. All right, so step 1, open the bag and drain any water, rinse, and then it's ready. I'm nervous. Let's get the colander. All right. So I'm going to open this and just smell it, and then I'm going to drain it over the sink. Oh, it's in another bag. I was about to pour, y'all. It's in another bag. Interesting. All right, y'all. I'm trying this for the first time. It looks like a science experiment, but do you see these little granules? So this is the rice substitute. Oh, Deborah says you look awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. Tell us what it smells like. Okay. So this is the package of rice. So it's got a little notch here. All right, y'all know I'm gonna give it to you honestly. Honestly, it doesn't smell bad. Hold on, let me get a good whiff. It really smells like nothing. I'm still gonna rinse it. It doesn't smell like anything. Can y'all see it's got little beads? It looks like rice pudding. It's kind of clumpy like rice pudding, but I'm gonna pour it in the sink. It doesn't have a smell. It takes on whatever flavor sauce you use. Y'all, this one doesn't have a smell. Maybe there's another brand. Now I have noticed this, like y'all know I'm dairy free. I do goat's milk, and some of the goat's milk products are very pungent and some of them aren't. But for a whole bag of 10 calories, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find unlimited foods that when I feel like eating, I can eat without measuring or weighing because they're like low in calories. Okay. Interesting. Hello, I am. Hello, Garvey. Hello, Javian. Hello, Detroit. Okay, so this is our new ingredient today, y'all. Miracle Noodle Rice. So this is our rice substitute. Y'all know I usually do cauliflower rice. I'll show you that one. But this one is apparently made from mushroom. Oh, wrong bag. So this is what I usually use, rice cauliflower from the freezer section in the steam bag. And this is like 20 calories a serving, but this is cauliflower shaped into rice. This one is mushroom shaped into rice, okay? So let's see how our soup is doing. Then I want to put the, let me turn this up. We added so much water. I want it to bubble a little bit. Then we're going to put a handful of spinach in here. Thank you for the roses, Bella. Thank you so much. Jurgen's ready to eat. All right, let's give it a stir and a taste. We're going to put some spinach in there. You all see the trend here: protein, veggies. And then for me, I'm adding water for fullness or broth for fullness. And broth is 0 calories or 5 calories for fullness. And then the veggies for fiber. All right. So let's take, it looks really good by itself. Let's take a little sample with our broth. Let's see how our soup is doing on its own. It's looking kind of good. Woo! Woo! I almost want to put some more broth in there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add the spinach. It's starting to bubble a little bit. All right. So if you all were here when we did the zuppa toscana, we have some kale, but she told me to use spinach. So this is just a bag of spinach. This is another one, 20 calories per serving. And a serving size is 4 cups. So we can eat a lot of that and it won't add up. Hello, Lay, and hello, Listless. So we still have some kale in the fridge. You could put any green in here, but I'm gonna save this and we're gonna use the spinach. But just giving you all some substitutes. So if you don't like spinach, cabbage, that's another vegetable. You all know that we did the, hello, Dawn. You all know that we did the slaw. Let me show you. You can buy the shredded cabbage. So you can get the green one, the red one, the tricolor one. This is another one. She said broth and put a handful of cabbage in there. So just veggies and protein. All right, so let's go ahead and put like 2 big handfuls of spinach in here. You do the spinach last because it wilts really quickly. Then we'll do the rice. I'll taste it first. All right, so big handful of spinach, and you'll see this kind of cook down. Let's see what the consistency looks like. Do we need to add more broth? So very simple. You all can make this, put your ingredients in, and then sit down to a bowl of this. It could be a meal, it could be a snack, it could be anything. Sinclair says, girl, rinse. You don't rinse? You can if you want to. This one, and I know, y'all, please, I am not the food police. Do what works for you. It says washed and ready to eat. I do have a salad spinner. Some of y'all don't go straight from the bag. Some of you do. I haven't died yet. But yes, feel free to rinse your spinach. Let's go ahead and rinse the rice. So we have our mushroom rice. You all can see we're going to put this in. Deborah says, would collards work? I think any green vegetable, cabbage, spinach, probably not lettuce because it's too soft. But yeah, I say try it. All right, so let's rinse this off. I'm going to taste it because this is the recipe that she gave me. But I'm going to really add some extra veggies to it to make it more of a meal. And we're done. I think that looks beautiful with that spinach in there. So it could be mushrooms and peppers. It could be whatever you like. Nice little cauldron for you. You're welcome, Deborah. All right. So let's do one little taste of this. Then we'll add the rice in there. And be done. So I'm going to be doing a lot of soups and salads. This time of year, there's so many festive things that are happening, and you can really pack on the pounds. So if you don't have to worry about your weight, God bless you. Some of us got to watch it. All right. So let's give this a taste with the spinach. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Good. If you wanted to, you could do like a little Parmesan on there. Some of y'all can have croutons, all of that. All right, so let me go ahead and turn it down. I'm gonna scoop out some, then I'll put the rice in because I wanna take a picture just of this. Because I told her I was gonna make her recipe. So we have a beautiful big old bowl. If you could have, a sandwich or something like a nice crusty bread, please have some for me. All right, so we have our onions, we have our spinach. It almost looks like pho or ramen. All right, so now we've rinsed off the mushroom rice so you all can see. Hopefully y'all can see its little pellets. Let me taste one by itself. It has absolutely no taste, but surprisingly, the texture is kind of like a soft rice. So yeah, y'all, there's all kind of ways. Let's just stir this up. So you see what's happening here? We're just doubling up the volume by adding extra veggies. So sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. Let's let that warm up. And you have like a beef rice soup. All right, let's clean up and get ready to take some pictures. I just wanted to make a little something so you all can see. And let's clean up. Just gonna let that kind of come to temperature. If y'all have any other questions, let's see, what's the schedule? So today's Thursday. We did a cooking stream. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be on TikTok tomorrow. It looks good. Thank you. Be on TikTok tomorrow. Y'all know I'm on Food Talk TV. They want me to be exclusive with them on Friday. So y'all can vote. They have a theme. So this week, the theme is stuffed. Hello, Just Want, and hello, Nancy. Nancy, you're here. Look, I made your soup. I told you I was going to make it. So we have, y'all, my metabolic specialist is here. Nancy Masood from Locked in Wellness. She's on Instagram. So we sauteed the garlic. We sauteed the onion. I did the ground beef. I put some seasonings in there, and then the beef broth. So it tastes amazing. And then in this batch, I got you told me, let me get it out of the trash. Oh, it's on the floor. I know it's backwards on Instagram, but I got the miracle rice noodles. Y'all say hi to Nancy. My metabolic specialist is here. Let me add you as a moderator. And Nancy is the one who is responsible for me getting my life right. Looks amazing. Thank you. All right, so it's percolating. So let's clean up and take a picture. And we're gonna taste it. I think we're done now. Would y'all eat that? Now taste the rice. It tastes like the broth. Okay, I'll make another spoon with the rice. All right, 1 second, y'all. Thank you. All right, so let's clean up and we're gonna get a small little bowl of that. And that's done. So my goal, since I met with Nancy today, like I said, y'all, I want to have some meals that I can kind of have. And when I say unlimited, not like I'm going to overeat, but when I'm hungry, if I have this in the fridge, then I can just put it in a bowl and microwave a little bit, and it'll hold me over and not mess up my progress. Okay, so again, you could have used kale. We have spinach inside. We have an onion, and we have 4 cloves of garlic. So let's move this and, I'll pour it in a bowl just for presentation purposes so you all can kind of see. All right. So are you all team rice or no rice? So what I was going to say, tomorrow I'm going to be on Food Talk TV. The theme is stuffed. So Nancy gave me a stuffed mushroom recipe. I got all your ingredients, Nancy. I have the manchego. I have the mushrooms. We can either do stuffed mushrooms, or we could do a stuffed waffle. Deborah would try it. Oh, y'all are saying hi to Nancy. Okay. One of these days we're gonna do a collab, and Nancy's gonna come on and walk me through one of her healthy recipes. So let's go ahead and plate this. I'm not gonna eat it all. I'm just gonna take the pictures, one with the rice, one without. But y'all see what I mean? Like if you're feeling hungry, you would eat that. I think you would eat that. If you could, I can't, but have a spring roll on the side or an egg roll on the side. Let me get some more broth. But it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Just put the broth around there. All right, I want it to look beautiful. All right. So once it cools down, I'll put it in little containers, and you could eat like 3 or 4 meals. So here is the one with the rice noodles, mushrooms. So it's just protein and veggies. And then this is the one without the rice. So are y'all team rice or team no rice? All right. Take a picture, take a taste. This looks appetizing though with the little pieces of rice in there, doesn't it? You love the Miracle products, skinny pasta. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Excellent. So let me just take the spoon out, and we're just gonna clean around the rim. We want our presentation to look nice because we all eat with our eyes, and as I'm sloshing it around. So we have this one, which is spinach, broth, mushroom. Yeah, you can make the rolls. I have egg wraps, like if I'm, the egg wraps. Yes, absolutely. I think I do have those. And I think Nancy has approved them, but I'm not gonna eat it, it's late. But just so y'all know, you wouldn't want this flavor. This is cinnamon, but egg life. These are wraps made from egg white. So if you want to be lower carb, they have savory and they have sweet. All right, let's get the iPad and take a picture and taste it and be done. So hopefully this gives you all, if you find yourself, getting hungry later, hopefully this gives you all an idea of something that you can have. This has been approved for me, but I just like sharing with you all. I think that looks nice. So this is what I used to do. So I would do all this on my own. Oh, I'm showing y'all. You're already seeing that. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Then I would just post the finished product on social media. And people would say, Maggie, did you make that? Yes, I made that. How did you make it? What did you use? Where'd you get the ingredients? So I was going back and forth in the comments, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so I just decided to go live and show y'all what I do. Yes, Jay wants to come see you, Nancy. Yes, Nancy, drop your website or your office phone number here, and I'll pin the comment. Y'all, Nancy is Locked In Wellness. She's here in Atlanta, but she takes clients all over. She swabbed me and got a hair sample and let me know what foods that I can tolerate and what foods I have to avoid. And when I eat on my plan, everything is better. Believe me. All right, let's do a quick little video and then we'll take a taste. So again, just giving you all some ideas. I think this time of year, soup is a great item that you can kind of indulge in. All right. I would highly recommend. All right. So I'll set that to music. Now let's take a taste. We tasted the first one. Let's get in here. We have, oh, it's hot. We have some broth. We have some rice. We have some spinach, and we have some beef. And it's seasoned with Italian seasoning, Greek seasoning, salt, pepper, and onion and garlic. Oh man. So the Miracle rice is a little bit bouncy, not spongy in a bad way. Hello, Golden. Hello, Kay. Hello, Simply. Here's Nancy's office phone number. Let me pin that, y'all. Check out Locked In Wellness. She has clients all over the world. She can help you get healthy, and go to lockedinwellness.com. If you want to type the website, I'll pin that too. So everything is wonderful. The onion, the spinach, it's punchy with flavor. I like it garlicky and oniony.
That has been the key, you all. If you're trying to eat lighter, you have to season the food really well, because if it's bland and it's smaller portion, you will be miserable. But this, to me, like just this broth alone, it's so savory. Y'all can make that. The only thing, so the rice, I would give this like a 9 out of 10. So you all know real rice, when you bite down, does it taste like beef and rice soup? It does. The only thing about, rice, like potato, when you bite down, it kind of is like creamy or kind of pasty. This miracle rice, it's got it's got a little bit of bounce to it. Not like gum, but it's got a little chew to it. But if I didn't know, y'all, I'd be tearing this up. So I don't know how many calories are in here, but this has been approved for me. So hopefully this has inspired you all. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Hold up. I can't close out. I probably add, I got some fresh, like, I want to put so much stuff in there. I got some fresh basil. I'm going to just, I like it really, really punchy. Really, really punchy. I got parsley, bay leaves, cayenne pepper, onion powder. So yeah, just doctor it up, y'all. Get in there and really season your food well. That way you feel like you're really eating something. You could probably double up on the spinach. So we're gonna wrap it up. One more bite. All right. So tomorrow, Foodie Fridays with Maggie, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. A little extra garlic salt for me, because when you add all that extra broth, it dilutes a little bit. We said, is there any meat? Yes, it's ground beef. So ground beef, onion, garlic, spinach, rice, and seasonings, and beef broth. All right. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Nancy, for the recipe. You all checked out lockedinwellness.com. She's here in Atlanta, but she takes clients everywhere, can do virtual meetings. I've been on a plan to lose 100 pounds. I'm down 80. So we got these last 20. She says I'm hitting it. I'm going in the right direction, but I just like sharing my recipes with you all. You're so welcome, Nancy. Thank you. You have changed my life. Y'all, I used to have joint pain and all kind of issues. I thought I was just old. I am old, but you can feel amazing. I'll be 50 next year. What we eat is a huge part of it, and I didn't know. All right, so some substitutes have made the difference for me. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. All right, everybody. And for anybody else, Locked in Wellness is 404 area code 809-4161. And if you just want a beef and rice soup, or do chicken and rice, turkey and rice, whatever you like, or no rice. And if you can have the real thing, put regular rice in there. If you have leftover takeout rice, don't toss it. Put your extra rice in there. Make some soups. Save your calories for all those gatherings and everything else that we got going on. Jurgen is going to take both of them. Absolutely. We got Caudell. It's been a while. She said, hello, Miss Maggie in class. Glad to be introduced to a new product. Excuse me. Absolutely. So Miracle Rice is what we had today. They also make a noodle version, Miracle Noodles. So try it and see how you like it. Hello, Simeon. Hello, Rebecca. Oh, they're going to call tomorrow. All right, Nancy. Hello, Scotty. All right, everybody. Tomorrow, stuffed mushrooms. If you want to come back, Nancy, I'll make your stuffed mushrooms tomorrow. We're going to do peppers. She told me the recipe. I'll have to remember it. But yeah, we'll make some stuffed mushrooms tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. All right. Bye, Instagram. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Duck and Nurse Girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. TikTok, thank you all for the shares. Thank you for the love. See you tomorrow on Food Talk TV. All right. Darlene says it looks good. You're welcome. Jurgen is so greedy. I love it. All right. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. See you all tomorrow behind the scenes. All right. Bye.